Alright, so in this video, we're going to talk about the first upgrades you should make to your new Dyna. Let's check it out. So now you got your bars, you got your suspension. I imagine at this point, your bike is going to be feeling really good. You're going to be really happy with the way it rides. So then the third that I would do, and I talked about this before, that's when I would do the exhaust. Don't get confused. I'm not saying don't upgrade your exhaust. Obviously, I think everyone should do that. The stock Harley exhaust, I don't know, man. not a big fan in terms of sound, and also, like, if you saw my Fab 28 video, when I upgraded that pipe, it like woke this bike up like nothing ever did. So the Fab 28 exhaust and just changing the exhaust was one of the biggest performance upgrades I made to the bike. So it's not all about sound. Like, if you go with the right exhaust, your bike is going to be running a lot differently, and I think you'll be pretty happy with the extra power that you could get from certain exhausts. But again, you know, that's probably the third thing I would do, because at the end of the day, I want to be able to ride the bike the way I want to ride it, and I want to be comfortable, and I want the way the bike rides to come first, and then power and sound, you know, that would probably come third for me. But again, you know, I think it kind of depends who you talk to, because for me, if I were to buy another Dyna or something, that would be my third Dyna at that point. So like, I've done it before, done the whole buy the bike, you know, think about upgrades, etc. So it's like, if I need to do like a couple thousand miles with the bike being pretty much silent, fine, I'll do that if it handles well. You know, and big shout out to Connor FXDB, because if you follow his channel, you know, when he got his new lowrider, right, I think he still hasn't upgraded his exhaust, you know, and he did a bunch of other things before that. Like, he did his bars, right, he put the hard bags on there, he did his lights, he did a bunch of other things, and I still think he hasn't upgraded his exhaust. So like, you know, another guy right there who's owned multiple bikes before, who's gone through the upgrade loop and everything, you know, take it from him. But yeah, I hope this was helpful if you're someone who is either looking to buy a new bike, specifically a Dyna, or if you just bought a Dyna and you're wondering what you should do upgrade wise. And yeah, feel free to disagree with me on that order, you know, please leave it in the comments below. This is just my opinion. There's no right or wrong way to do this thing. I mean, hell, you could not upgrade your bike at all and probably still have a whole lot of fun on it. Which, that's kind of a second point, which that's kind of like an extra point, which is when you do get a new bike, whatever it is, I highly suggest you take time to ride it stock the way it is before you start thinking about all these upgrades, because if you don't know what the bike felt like stock, you're just not going to appreciate the changes that you're making, and you might not even know if they were worth doing to begin with, you know. So again, you should get to know your bike as it is stock before you start thinking about this stuff. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Shout out to Max for writing in and asking that question. I thought it was a really good one. I hope that answers your question. If you need anything more, you know, feel free to reach out. But as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Stay low. Make sure that you have your flannel arsenal ready for the fall. And BK Low is out.